In the previous episode we saw, the cunning soul spirit refused to accept Luo Feng as its master and tried to deceitfully kill him. However, Luo's own winged spirit exposed the plot and stopped him from performing the soul binding. Luo then ordered his winged spirit to consume the core energy of that place. The wings absorbed the energy so violently that the sinister soul spirit writhed in intense pain, and the power of Luo's wings multiplied tenfold. To make these wings even stronger, Luo left that place and headed toward a dangerous territory. There, he discovered the Universe C map of the First Era's true god, Jie Fanzi, which was incredibly detailed, along with his inheritance token that stored all his hidden treasures. Luo decided to share this map with his teacher, Chaos City Lord and Huge Axe. Now this episode begins right there. Luo arrives at the Hong Alliance meeting, where Huge Axe is showcasing his supreme treasure to everyone. Huge Axe announces, "Thanks to Luo, we now have a magnificent map of the Universe C, which is nothing short of a blessing for our Hong Alliance. Now we can thoroughly explore the Universe C without facing any massive risks." The moment Huge Axe shares the map provided by Luo, all the powerhouse cultivators present are completely stunned by its details. Every top cultivator of the Hong Alliance stares at Luo in utter amazement. Some even look at him with deep envy, while his teacher Chaos City Lord and Ice Peak Master feel immensely proud. Huge Axe says, "Luo, in exchange for this map, the Alliance is awarding you 5,000 treasure points." When Luo politely declines, stating that Senior Jie Fanzi left this knowledge for the benefit of everyone and he doesn't want anything in return, Huge Axe replies, "You completely deserve this because you also need resources to grow stronger, and we cannot take unfair advantage of your generosity." Luo greets Huge Axe with deep respect, and everyone there begins to enjoy the gathering while sharing wine. In the next scene we see Luo moving rapidly in his Star Tower Palace, arriving right in front of a terrifying region known as the Universe Boat, which is also called the Cosmic Vessel. This is a massive, 100 billion light-years wide, spaceship-like terrifying place. Even if the subtitles simply call it a giant spaceship, we all know, friends, that this is the most perilous danger zone, a Jedi, in the entire Universe C, known as the Universe Boat. Babata shares her knowledge, saying, quote, "Nobody knows the true origin of the Universe Boat. It has existed since before the First and Second Eras. Its outer periphery alone has such an extreme environment that even great Universe Masters are instantly killed, and the inner region faces a completely different scale of destruction. It continuously absorbs chaos energy from its surroundings, which is why it is also called the Cosmic Vessel." Looking at it, Luo highly praises the magnificence of the Universe Boat. And after a short while, Lord Void Gold arrives there alongside Ice Peak Master. Void Gold is like a younger brother to the Chaos City Lord, and seeing him, Luo greets him with deep respect. Lord Void Gold says, "Luo, ever since you gave the map to the Hong Alliance, many cultivators have been eager to explore this place. I have also seen this region, and I want to give you the same advice I give to everyone. Exploring the Universe Boat is no easy task. At every single step, you will face a rain of hidden dangers. If you relax even for a single moment, you lose your life. So whenever you go inside, always remain extremely cautious." Luo thanks him, takes his leave, and enters the Universe Boat for the very first time. Inside, planets covered with giant ice crystals appear before him, and Babata continuously alerts Luo about the upcoming hazard. Babata says, "Luo, these are just very minor dangers on your path." Hearing this, Luo activates his flame sand cup and completely destroys those giant ice crystal planets in the blink of an eye. Advancing further, Luo reaches one of the most perilous regions here, known as the Godsbane stream. In that stream, massive asteroids were flowing downward at extreme speed. The moment Luo leaps into it, a terrifying cultivator named Yin Tuo spots him. Yin Tuo belongs to the ancestral god sect of the first Reincarnation Era. He watches him and says, "Interesting human." He is exploring the Godsbane stream, and that too all alone. Yin Tuo is a special life form who cultivates the beast god path, and one of his clones, a lava demon god, hurls a massive asteroid directly at Luo, which was rushing through the stream, about to crash straight into him. But our hero is second to none. He completely suppresses that entire asteroid using his golden kingdom and slices it right through. Seeing this, Universe Master Yin Tuo steps forward with a sinister laugh and tells Luo, "Hand over your silver wings, or else I will not leave you alive." Looking at Yin Tuo, Babata had already revealed his entire background and secrets to Luo, warning him that this guy belongs to the First Era's ancestral god sect and fears absolutely no one except the universe's strongest. Luo gives him a flat refusal, wishful thinking. Enraged, Yin Tuo transforms into his massive beast form and launches another giant asteroid attack at Luo. At the same time, a tremendous wind begins to blow in the surroundings, creating a terrifying whirlpool. Its pressure is so immense that anyone caught inside would have their bones crushed instantly. Now Luo was facing a double threat, the sinister Yin Tuo on one side and the violent whirlpool on the other. Yin Tuo sneers, "Where will you run now? I am completely familiar with the energy of this whirlpool, but you are going to be burned to ashes inside it." He hurls yet another giant asteroid at Luo and attacks him using his domain. However, Luo also lifts an asteroid and throws it right back at Yin Tuo, causing a collision that unleashes total destruction across the battlefield. Luo realizes that this opponent has also pursued the exact same cultivation he did at the ancestral god sect, meaning the beast god path, and this showdown is not going to be easy. On one side, Yin Tuo was unleashing his absolute maximum power, while on the other side, Luo was using everything he had to defend against the onslaught. A pivotal moment arrives when Luo strikes Yin Tuo with his moonblade, sending him crashing backward, but Luo gives him absolutely no room to regain control. Now completely enraged, Yin Tuo begins executing his ultimate divine ability, yet nothing seems to work against Luo. Meanwhile, Luo thinks to himself, "I am deliberately suppressing the full strength of my golden kingdom because exposing it could attract even more powerful cultivators to this spot. And if their eyes fall upon my Slayer Wu wings, their greed will completely take over." Friends, if you remember, these silver wings are named Slayer Wu, whose very own weapon spirit was born in the previous episode. Yin Tuo secretly plots to somehow push Luo toward the center of the nearby magma pool to trigger its annihilation cyclone, ensuring Luo cannot survive. He thinks, since my body size is massive, I can easily escape from it, but Luo will be completely finished. The moment Luo draws close to the magma pool, Yin Tuo begins forcing him forward with his raw beast power, but Luo delivers a sharp warning. "Yin Tuo, I know exactly what your sinister plan is. You want to push me into the center of the magma pool to trigger the annihilation cyclone." Hearing this completely shocks Yin Tuo, because it should have been impossible for Luo to possess this classified information, especially when there was no mention of it even in the original universe. However, Babata proudly flexes that Senior Jie Fanzi's map is truly extraordinary, revealing to us, the audience, exactly where Luo got this crucial intel. With that knowledge, Luo swiftly backs away from the magma pool in the very next second. But suddenly, two more villains from the Divine Eye clan arrive on the scene. One of them instantly launches 3 massive arrows directly at Luo, which Luo agilely dodges in the nick of time. Yin Tuo laughs out loud watching this unfold, while Luo thinks to himself, "What luck! Today is my very first day entering the Universe Boat, and I am already surrounded by 3 Universe Master level enemies." Out of this entire vast Universe Boat, did the 3 of them really have to choose this exact spot? And right then, the true faces of those 2 enemy cultivators are finally revealed to us, leaving everyone completely blown away, because the one standing on the left side is no ordinary master, but the most dangerous and deadly female cultivator of the Divine Eye clan, Hun Master. And standing right beside her is the ultimate archer, Jian He Master. And on this absolute peak cliffhanger moment, the episode comes to an end. Friends, if you want this kind of precise and hardcore explanation, do not forget to subscribe to the channel to see what happens next in this epic battle. See you in the next episode. Until then, take care.